Welcome back to the Indigo Room, you guys. And coming back to kick it with your girl, Blue, 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 Blue. Hello, everybody, again. Thank you back for coming back to the Indigo Room. It is a beautiful, beautiful day in the air. Um, it's really cold, but it's not snowing. It's not snowing, so I think we got some stuff to be grateful for. It's not snowing. So last video was kind of impromptu. It was a planned video, but not planned to go that way. I planned to talk about my book, so that's what we'll do. We're gonna read a little bit from the book today, and then we'll see where it goes. But let me give a few shout outs. Thank you to you all for coming to the Indigo Room. I appreciate you. I thank you for your time to stop by, interact. Please don't forget to comment, like, and share. A new thing I'm trying to say. um, Also, I like to shout out my AKs, my adult kids, Shani, Deshawn, and Deontay. And I want to always thank God for allowing me to be here, Thank you, God, for your pure and genuine love. And thank you for just always being omnipresent in my life, in the lives of my children, in the lives of my family, my friends. Just thank you, God, for your undying love. I thank you, God. So yeah. So let's get into a little bit. As I've said, my book is called Let Me Tell You About These Other Fools. Acting like a mug. Let me tell you about these other fools. And it is currently on Amazon. It's a book of short stories about women and their foolish roles in relationships sometimes. We all make mistakes. We all make mistakes. We all make mistakes. Men and women, no matter what background, the heart wants what the heart wants. But sometimes you have to be real with yourself, know what the heart wants, yet you have to make a decision based on what you know is right. Why do I say that? Because sometimes if we always live based on emotions, we can make some horrible mistakes. Sometimes there, is the right time to rely on your emotions. But in all decisions that you make in life, you have to look at the logic of it. Meaning, I'm trying to say this without saying just base everything on, thinking, because love might not be logical. But when you got a situation where so many bad moves or red flags are coming into play, things that you don't want in your life, you have to make a decision for what's based on you, not not your emotions. I don't know how to really say that, but you have to take care of you. Okay. So in this particular chapter that I'm going to read, let me tell you about these other fools. I have done a little promotion on it before. The woman in this book, her name is Leah Canton. She's one of my favorite characters. Whoever gets to play her in the stage play is going to have to really do some digging because Leah is a very layered woman and she doesn't realize some of the issues that she has. But yeah, whoever we choose to play her in the play is gonna have to be good. But anyway, so Leah's chapter is called Midnight Love. I'm gonna read you just a bit from Leah's chapter. Being an executive at the young age of 28 was a great accomplishment in my eyes, and I was proud of all the hard work that I had done to get myself there. Here I am, not even 30 years old, and I was working with some of my now peers who had been there for years. I had worked extremely hard, though, to get to this place in my life. I was living the life, being envied by those around me, and dating the men of my dreams. I graduated in the top 10% of my class, and I had been networking with some of the same people that I now worked with while I was in college. Sorry. I looked at myself as being a pretty intelligent woman. I deserved to be where I am. I considered myself to be a good catch. Not to brag or boast, but I am a pretty attractive sister. Hold on, I'm sorry, my phone is ringing. This is Leah Canton speaking. Hello? Oh, well, my assistant must have gotten that. What was I saying? Oh, yes, I take great pride in my appearance and the way I look. I think I look pretty good. You tell me. 5'6", pecan brown skin, perfect teeth, body like, whoa, let's say, do I want to say B? Nah, my body is better than hers, except for I really don't have a problem meeting men. I meet them all the time. You have to be a certain type of gentleman, though, to spark a conversation with me. I've worked hard to get to where I am, and I only date men who are able to maintain my image and add to my status. Hey, when you live in Atlanta, the social scene is lively, and you have to be at the top of your game all the time. You have to move in the right circles and make the right impression. The men I know, the men I meet know my taste is very expensive. They shower me with all of the finest gifts. I won't even give a man a time of the day unless he makes six figures. I have to be with a man who is able to help me be happy. And the only way to do that is to treat me like a princess. No, make that a queen because I'm in charge. For instance, I'm engaged to one of the most eligible bachelors in the city, Braxton Hicks VIII. This man is all of that and some more. He is simply gorgeous. He is not only great looking, but he owns 4 car dealerships and 2 salons. Every time I ask him if I can come to one of his business, though, he always tells me no. He tells me he's too busy. Oh, and let me tell you, this man spoils me. Last Christmas, he brought me a diamond bracelet and gave me his black card and told me to do with it what I pleased. He gave me a long list of things, though, to get for his mother and him. I questioned some of the items that he asked me to buy for his mother, but maybe his mom is a cougar. Who knows? I've never met anyone, though, who buys sex toys and lingerie for their mother, but I guess. Me and Braxton have been getting pretty darn serious. I have a sinking feeling that he's about to pop the question any day now. I lie and I tell my friends that we're already engaged because I know we will be soon. We spend almost every day together. Well, not every day, maybe every night, because he always comes over after 11. But every time he comes over, we always enjoy spending time together. He calls me all the time. But when I call him at night, I can't seem to get to him. He knows my mom, though. He knows my entire family. I've never met his, but he says they're kind of weird. Braxton came into my life at a really good time. Even though we've never really gone out or did anything together, every time he came over, girl, he threw down in the bedroom. That man knows what he is doing in that department. That's when I knew he really started to have feelings for me. I don't know what's wrong with him though right now, but I hope he's not mad because I am ready to take the next step with him. I was feeling kind of sleepy because it was late, but this is around the time that he usually comes over. When we first started talking, I would always ask him why we could never go out or anything. He said because he's always so busy. So I just learned to deal with it because I really like him. He told me that he was going to come over tonight and he had something to tell me. So I think he's getting ready to pop the big question. I've already planned my wedding and everything, and I still have the dress that I was going to marry Derek in. Oh, Derek. Derek is my ex. He was a good catch, but I had to cut him loose, honey. I just got tired of him. He asked me to marry him, and I was really excited. He was the type of guy that any girl would love to take home to her mother. He was good looking, successful, and was an eligible bachelor. We dated for about 6 months. And when he asked me to marry him early on in the relationship, that made him even sexier to me. Some of my friends, who I am no longer friends with, they were so negative about Derek. I can't stand being around jealous women. Ugh. They used to tell me that they would see him out with other women at other events, or that he tried to hit on them. I knew they wanted so badly to be me. Who wouldn't? It was so annoying for them to be making up things about him. I felt like the luckiest woman in the world to have Derek, and I was in it for the long haul. If they were my friends, they would have all kept all of that information to themselves. When I think back over my friendship track record, I realize that I've never had many friends. I guess that's why most women, they're just naturally jealous of me. Derek and I were doing just fine, and he made the biggest mistake of all. He left me one day out of the blue. It all started one day when I called him up. I noticed that he had not been around for a few weeks, so I reached out. I called him about 11 times, and there was no answer. And he finally answered the phone. He was yelling at me and asking me to stop calling his phone. I was so hurt, but I was trying to make it work. I tried to call him back 6 more times to find out what happened. Why did he block my number? I even tried calling his sister's phone, but she told me to stop calling her man. Her man. She said if I didn't stop calling her, she would get the police involved. Confused. Insane! So, that's just some of my, the story Midnight Love. Like I said, Leah is a very interesting character. And that is, she actually has 2 chapters. She, like I said, she's a very complicated woman. And she's a very wounded woman. But that's a part of her chapter. If you want to hear the rest of Leah's chapter, why don't you check out my book on Amazon, Let Me Tell You About These Other Fools. Let me tell you about these other fools. I'm telling you, it is a good read. I'm gonna figure out some type of way to, I think I may have it, to talk about the book, and let's get some other opinions, and maybe I can, show it on here. I don't know. I'll figure out and I'll let you guys know. But yeah, check me out. Let me tell you about these other fools. I'm on Amazon. I got some good stuff coming up with the book. So just stay tuned. And thank you guys again for coming by the Indigo Room. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, comment. Again, thanks for kicking it with your girl, Blue, 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 Blue. Y'all be blessed, y'all be safe, and y'all be easy. Love y'all. Bye.